Cancer, hi. So this is going to be a reading for December 12th through the 18th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cancer. What's going on? Lots of earthy energy overall. The overall energy for the reading, the Lovers, this could be in regards to a pretty important connection here for you. In the recent past, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Pretty sad here, regretful possibly. There's something you're working on here, and it has to do with your own stability, but something happened here. Something happened that created a lot of sadness for you tied up to this one. I don't know what yet. We'll see when we clarify. In the current situation, the Death card, the Five of Wands, the Two of Cups. There seems to be some arguments here, some not being on the same page here with someone close to you. It is tied up to love here possibly, and definitely arguments that may make you think, okay, where is this going? Is this going towards the end, or what the hell is going on here? In the immediate future, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. Something shows up as a hopeful energy here. It does pull on your heart here, definitely, but I see it more as a friendship than anything, so I don't know exactly what this is, but let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me do the Lovers. The Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Six of Swords. Whatever happened there in the past affected what's happening in the present in a particularly close situation to you. I feel like this was more tied up to a job or something, and then somehow it started affecting personal life. But someone is not seeing it that way. Someone's like, no, one has nothing to do with the other. No, thank you. Nope. Okay. But I kind of get the sense that someone hasn't been seeing it that way, and now they're kind of starting to put two and two together. It's like, oh, okay. So I get the sense that that someone is you. I don't know. Let's do that Five of Cups in the recent past. The Five of Wands, the Hermit, the Fool. Interesting, because we got the Five of Wands in the current situation. But whatever happened there seems to be healed, seems to be worked on, seems to be released as an energy, which I find odd. Because why is it still here then? Unless you're not the one that's hanging on to it and it's somebody else. Let me do the Eight of Pentacles in the recent past. Eight of Cups, King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Whatever this is, there's a lack of commitment to it. So let's say it's a job, and let's say you were fired. This is just an example. There was also a lack of commitment on your part too. So it wasn't like, oh my God, I was giving it all and then this happened and I don't even know. I kind of get the sense that that's how maybe you took it, in terms of if that's what happened or something similar to that, in terms of, oh my God, this, you know, the rug has been pulled out under my feet. Okay, but whatever this is, you were lacking interest in it too. You were starting to. So it was kind of aligning with the end coming towards this. Starting to, at least. Almost like you attracted this without even really knowing. Not fully. You weren't there yet where it's completely attraction, you know, of this ending to the situation, but you were heading that way. Let's do the King of Pentacles. The Devil, the Eight of Swords, the King of Pentacles. I feel like you tried to convince yourself for a very long time here. This is it. This is, you know, this is what gives me that sense of stability. This is what empowers me. This is my jam. And I get the sense that the universe didn't agree with you on that. Because it almost feels like it took it away. And it's like, no, it's not. And when you're showing me this trying to convince yourself in there, you're also showing me a lot of confusion attached to this and a lot of unhealthy energy attached to this, which is telling me, no, that wasn't it. You tried to convince yourself that that was it, but that wasn't it. Let me do the Death card in the current situation. The Ten of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. Interesting. This created a lot of energy for you to deal with, whatever the situation was in the past. I see it as the more it's being removed, you know, and left in the past, the better the space it leaves behind is. It's much cleaner, energetically speaking. It leaves an energy of release, of space. You know, it creates space. And then I see these energies of love, passion, all sorts of energies that weren't even used during that time much. You know, it's kind of like they're trying to come out. They want to come out because now they have the space to do so. Now these here do seem that they attach themselves to another person, possibly. That I feel like it was your own thing, almost like you filled up your time and energy and life with whatever that was. Not to say that you didn't believe truly that that was your jam, because you're showing me, I truly believe that. I get it, but was it? Because I get the sense that this has been removed, almost unplugged from the universe for you to realize, okay, maybe this is not it, maybe it's something else. You know, and it's leaving room for you to experience life through what it needs to be experienced, through emotions, through whatever it's leaving space for you to do. You know? Let's do the Five of Wands. Let's see why that's here. The Four of Wands, the Tower, the Four of Swords. Okay. There's still some influential energy from whatever happened here. You brought that energy in here too. A little bit of it, not much. It's almost like a lingering effect of whatever happened there onto this commitment, marriage, whatever the hell this is, which might have created some conflict here and there, some you know, all of that kind of bubbling up basically to the surface from you. Because, you know, when it's a lot of energy that's piling up and piling up and piling up, and we don't necessarily know where to place it, what to do with it, what the hell do I do now? There's a little bit of panic to it. We don't realize that, okay, we're actually vomiting that in, you know, or on the closest person there is to us. And since this seems to be a close relationship or commitment to you, it might have created a little bit of, you know, energy vomit here. But I do see healing over that. So I don't see that it's the end of the road. I don't see it looked disastrous here and there, but it's not. I don't see it as that. I don't see it as, okay, that's it. No, I see healing over it. So as long as their willingness to acknowledge, okay, I'm bringing this shit in here, and it's mine. Let me take responsibility for it, and let's, you know, I'll try on my end to heal it. Let's work together on it. I do see that availability here for that energy. So let's do the Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Swords. I do see the availability of the energy. I don't see necessarily the availability of the people involved, or so it seems. There seems to be here a notion of maybe it's too little too late. I personally don't see it like that. The energies are leading in that direction though, just so you know. I don't see it as lost yet. Let's do the Page of Wands in the immediate future. Queen of Cups, Six of Wands, Knight of Wands. There's a shift here where, man, I love this. Like, you water signs hit it right in the head today. Like, all of you just flipped it back around. You know? In a really good way. Because you turn it right back to you. You're focusing on yourself, you know, self-growth, self-care, self-love. Somehow you flip it back around to you, where it's like, wherever this chooses to go, it'll go, with or without you. You have control only over you. So you're placing that focus onto you, and you're coming up with some great energies here. And that actually might help the situation here, once you start doing that. Without you even trying to help it on the outside of yourself, you know? Because when something shifts on the inside, it changes the outside. For the Queen of Cups, you get the Four of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Nine of Swords. Really hard, though, to stick with it, because I see you being placed in front of the other energy, and it's really hard to hold your own in there, to be like, okay, it's still about me. It's still about what's happening within me, you know, and not responding to the outside influence or outside response to that. Quite difficult, but you're still doing it because you have the stubbornness for it in these cards, apparently. Nope, it's about me. Okay. And the Three of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Cups. You're actually building up your independence, your strength, you're stepping into your power, you know, where you're in a good place. You seem a little bit unhappy because it's just you in there. But I do see this as flipping this around in time. If this is meant to be flipped around, because there's that possibility too, that maybe this is not something that comes back around. Although I see it here by your side. You know, somehow it's still attached to you. While you're a little bummed out because it's just you and you don't see it next to you. Possibly under a different shape and form than what it was. Who knows? But, yeah. Let's see what the universe has. Seven of Swords, Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, it's almost feeling like one of those things where the universe kind of brings it all down for you. You know, it rips your whole life apart and it tears it down so that you can pick yourself up from the rumble there. And it's looking like that's where you're at right now, in the process of picking yourself back up, and you're doing great there. I don't know why this is happening specifically for you, but sometimes it happens. especially when we don't want to let go of certain things. The universe takes care of that for us, and it's going to be in a more difficult way than if we were to let go of those things. So I kind of get the sense that you're in the middle of that process here, but you're also more in the process of, okay, you know, dusting yourself off and being like, okay, I'm picking myself up now. So that's it. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.